The educational trend is increasing because of the pandemic. According to the search engine statistics, there are more and more spiritual questions that arise. By launching an advertising campaign on the Bible topic, we are reaching more and more interested audience. How can we answer this time challenge and tell people about Jesus in a simple and modern way deeply enough? Now we are ready to talk about digital Bible school that inspire a lot of people and help them follow the truth in a distance of one touch from their smartphones. We experimented with chatbots, create interactive courses, latest modern design, decrease the cost of the user engagement in quite unusual ways. We'll be glad to share our experience with you. I am Alex from the Vision and Adventist team that more than 2 years is focusing on how to find such approaches in digital education that will work well in the spiritual sphere. How to start a new successful school? From the story on how a new disciple can go through the whole learning process, how he bypasses all bottlenecks and be able to master a new spiritual truth. In business, this term called funnel. We like to name it in a simple way, the story of transformation. Let's see how such a story of transformation can look like in practice. Today, we will have a look at the quite simple version. The first step is about the user engagement. It is an advertisement that is focused on problem solving and your audience's needs. The second step, users landing on the clear and user-friendly website that has an online course. The first step, creating the conditions so the user should make a decision to start and continue learning. After that, the disciple can start the conversation with the school mentor, and the mentor should keep the conversation with the user and lead them to the church community in the user's region. We'll need something to create and support such a story of transformation. So that's why I believe we should talk about it in more detail. Once we've defined your funnel, we need to gather the team that is able to be responsible for the constant development of the school and fight for its success. Here are the roles and ingredients for our fabulous dish. A manager who has faith and vision, mentors with kind hearts and fast fingers, a marketologist who can find necessary audience and get their attention, a course development team that is able to create masterpieces to inspire course sharing more and more, and for sure the technical guys that provides trouble-free work for your school. You can outsource the roles of marketologist, course offers maybe, and technical support, but you definitely can't do it with your first 2 roles from this list. Segment choice. It might look like marriage, but actually it doesn't. Take into account that you can change the segment, but you can't change your wife. Anyway, you should approach this issue with maximum responsibility. The audience segment, people who you should understand pretty well and worry about their future. You from your city, or Jehovah's Watchers from the northern coastline. People in crisis, for example, went through a divorce, people who are interested in Eastern religions and looking for the life harmony. Whenever your audiences is, start from the one segment and succeed in it. Topics testing. You might be impressed, but it's not really necessary to create courses and run the school to find out that the topics you've chosen are not interesting or unnatural. To do so, all you need is a simple landing page, so you can invite users to register on the course and the topic you've chosen. A little traffic from the advertising campaign can help you to realize how interesting is the chosen topic for the audience. To straighten the effect, we recommend using quizzes as it is a strong interest accelerant. Learning platform. It's highly important to make a right decision at this stage. In our team, we've been working on the interactive platform created especially for our church. We'll be glad to tell you about it at our special webinar, which will launch it soon. Whatever the platform you choose, it's important that it meet the following criteria. Everything is simple here. In 2020, users are highly demanding and spoil it with high quality content. So that's why we have the following criteria. The platform which you will choose must be truly interactive, and for sure fresh and modern. The platform should cover all segments of your story of transformation. The platform and the team that develops it should be flexible enough to solve upcoming requests to grow with you. It should provide you with a full set of tools to analyze the results. It should have a number of ways to increase users' retention. Overall, it should be as close to church processes as is possible. School setup. There are a lot of important details. We suggest starting from the branding. Using the current one or creating a new one, it's up to you, but it should be attractive for your audience. The visual style, tone of voice, philosophy, everything should be clear and attractive. Once everything is set, you can run and customize your learning portal, a website where your courses will be published. For sure, your team should be able to work with all tools on the learning platform you've chosen. You'll need to go through those steps to create a course. First, create a skeleton, a scenario of your course. Write a clear aims and even micro aims of your course and lessons. Prepare a draft version of the text and create a scenario and text for media materials, taking into account all methodical aspects. Add enough interactivity to your course. Gather all the parts and create a course on your platform. Test the course on the focus group, and after it, you can run it. Now is the time to talk about mentors. How to prepare the team of mentors. Those people will help your disciples to make the first steps in learning the Word. That's why it's necessary to help them to be ready to answer unexpected questions. Here are our tips on how to organize the team of mentors. Prepare after replies if the mentors is not available. Create scripts for instant replies at the beginning of the conversation. create plans to develop relationship with disciples. Prepare the set of materials based on the church sources that can help your disciples. Teach your mentors how to use the necessary tools. The advertising campaign and processes running. The first campaign is always so sensitive. For sure, somewhere you've made some mistakes. That's why it's necessary to be ready that the first results won't impress you. And it's okay. The main thing is to collect all the data for the analysis and find all the bottlenecks in your story of transformation. What's next? Later on, you need to improve users' retention, add gamification, create creatives for the advertising campaigns, search for the cheap traffic, develop partnerships with other projects, implement SEO optimization, learn YouTube to engage new audience, improve the course quality, and develop more deep integration with the church structure. We believe that everything is worth it, because have passed through this way, you'll be able not only view the number of users who passed the course, but you'll also know that there are a lot of real people who find Christ and change their life thanks for your work for God. We wish you to build your school and become God's heroes right now.